Hi there, welcome to the Mobility Method with me, Rob. Welcome to this wonderful session. A great session here for knees, movement, and proprioception and balance. It's a great session. Grab yourself some water, take a sip, lick around your lips, and hydrate. Feel good. Okay. Close the doors, let people know you take part in a fitness training session. Move your equipment out of the way so you're not going to walk into anything. And that's points and specs. Check around one way, check around the other. Make sure you've got plenty of room. From here, we're going to check overhead, stretch your arms up high, and release. From there, we're going to make a fist with our hand, place it between the feet. Find that postural position here. Push your pelvis forward and lift your chest. From here, we're simply going to roll over our tiptoes. Get our knuckles down to the ground and feel that our knees are tracking forward and back each time. We've got our pelvis shoved forward, so it's shifted here. We've got our chest lifted into position, and we're holding here. Now we're going to drop our arms down by our sides. I want you to feel that your thumbs are facing forwards. So anatomically we're here. And from here we're going to web our fingers out nice and wide, sticking them down by our hips. Now, I want you to feel quite a few things in your body here. One, if you're tilted back in this position, an anterior pelvic tilt, so our bottom is shifted back, I want you to actively engage and bring your hips forward. Conversely, if you sit in posterior tilt, I want to come back into here. Most people are here. So get yourself into position. The next thing I want you to do is feel yourself lift here. Now, if you're doing this, make sure you're using your hands on your chest, unless you have permission. Okay, so your hands are here on your chest and lift. Okay, so I want you to feel that you've gone from a kyphotic position rounded to straight, or if you normally retract it back into here, you've come forward into position. Now, the other thing we're looking for is about a straight line from our ear through our shoulder, through our hip, through our knee to our ankle. So when I say the ankle, the bumpy part on the outside, the lateral malleolus, this bumpy bit here, should be in a straight line going through our body. Feel this position here. For many of you, it's going to feel awful. But this is how we should stand. Now, if we can get this right, when it comes to movement, we are in the correct kinetic chain, correct movement chain of our body. So we can make a C with our fingers and our thumb. We're going to place the fingers on the front of our pelvis here, and we're going to bring our thumb into the small of our back. And we're just going to feel that our hips are straight forward. And I want you to feel that you can lift your chest. I want you to see and hold it here. Now, this is the first part of mobility. This is about, can we get our spine nice and strong? Can we keep ourselves in posture? Can we keep those toes rolling forward and back? Heels can be down to the floor, chest lifted. Now, from here, we're going to plant both feet flat to the floor. We're going to raise up onto our tiptoe, and if you fall forward like I just did, brilliant. That's about the right height for where you want to be. So keep pushing until you feel like you have to take that little step. Okay, do two more here. Oh, I can feel like go there again. Shake it out, and again, push. Keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you get to that point where you step forward. Nice, love it. Okay, that's going to be our range. So, pelvis nice into position. We're locking it with our fingers and our thumbs. We're getting our shoulders back into position. We're lifting our chest high. The crown of the head is just going up to the ceiling, and then slowly back down again. Now, you should be able to feel everything in the back of your calves. And you should be able to feel everything in the middle section of your back. Especially if you do a lot of sitting down at a desk, this is a wonderful training exercise. So pelvis forward, chest lifted, heels coming back, just kissing the floor each time. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Now, I don't mind how quickly you go up. What I do mind is about how slowly you return. Push, slow, control. Now, the great thing about this class, we don't need to do massive movements. Some mobility method sessions and mobility groups, they'll have you doing all sorts, going through, crawling around on the floor and things. This one is very good for building up on knee strength, and we're simply working through this calf movement. Now, your calves are getting a bit stingy now, yeah? You're going to feel big toe to little toe, flat down to the floor here, compressed. Each time, the heel is going to tap the floor, strength through the core, through the body to lift again. Slow, controlled movements. Lift and forward. Now feel where your head feels. Does it feel like it's jutted forwards? Can you bring it back into position? How straight can you make that body? Now you might find now you need to clench your glutes and get those into position. Keep working it. Big toe, little toe, flat down to the floor. 2 more here. Now, if you're not in bare feet, I recommend keep your trainers off, keep your socks off. Do this in bare feet. You get such a bigger workout for you. Shake it out. Walk it out, because guaranteed your hamstrings and your calves will have got tight. Okay, looking good. Coming back into position, circling up the hips. You're going to do a big hula hoop. 3 here. 2 here. And 1. Counterclockwise. Drive it round, roll it back. Drive it round, roll it back. 1 more here. Good, good. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to come back into that. So, shaking it out. This is great work for building stability of your knees, by the way. So, we're doing really well. From here, we're going to take the arms out wide into a T position here. Thumbs up, fingers open up nice and wide. Plantar flex again. Coming up onto the balls of the feet. Slow control back down again. Chest lifted. Heels coming back down to the floor. And again, slow control back down. Push, plantar flex. Slow drop down again. And again, work the strength here. Big push. Lifted. Shoulder blades back into position. You're going to know you've got some arms in a minute. So push the arms a little bit longer. I'm going to keep them up just at this shoulder height. Push, mobility. Great work for ankles and knees. This is superb. Keep the pelvis forward. And each time your heels are just kissing the floor. Push, drive. Come back down again. And again. Lift. Drop. Push. Drop. 2 more here. Let's go. Up. Drop. 1 more here. Good work. Shake it out. Roll the hips. Shake out the arms. Excellent stuff. Now you can feel as you walk around a completely different feeling in your feet, your knees, your quads, your lower back. Somewhere you're going to definitely feel. Let's get this position again. Fist gap between the feet. Let's get the hips back into alignment. Coming through, posture in. Lift up the pelvis. Lift up the chest. Stretch your arms overhead this time. Now, raise. Now, if you feel like, do you know what, Rob, I could do this all day, get yourself a weight, stick it in the hands, yeah? So you can grab a nice weight, nice strength here. You're just going to get a bit of an extra workout. Okay? Alternatively, you don't need to, because there's enough going through the body here. But the great thing about using a weight here is it will keep your hands together with a slight bit of a gap. So you can see here on my handles, got my hands wide into position, and I can feel the load through my spine. I can feel the load, not through the spine itself, but through the muscles either side of the spine. I feel that working strong. And again, work those feet. Watch what happens to your knees. So if you can see yourself on a camera here, then keep watching. And if you're finding your knees are tucking in, push them apart. Same gap between the knees, and the same gap between the feet, please. Elevated. Slowly dropped again. 4 more here. 3 more here. Strength through posterior and anterior chain of our body. It's so strong here. We've got to work really hard. Keep the pelvis in alignment. Keep the lift strong. Keep the lower slow. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. Up, drive, and release. Good stuff. Weight down to the floor. Nice. And release. Grab yourself a drink of water. Your lips will have got a bit dry just from breathing. Okay, so we're going to keep working on the strength here. So, from here, we're going to stand fist gap apart. We're going to take the balance on the right, on the left foot. We're going to extend the right leg out and bring it back to side by side. We're going to keep the pelvis forward and slowly swing the leg back straight. Come back again, lift, control, slowly lower back, and extension. Now, feel what happens to your foot. Does it come forward and back in play? If you do a lot of surfing, this is a brilliant exercise for you. As this foot comes behind you, notice that the foot is pointing directly vertically down to the floor. So I've not allowed the rotation through the neck of the femur, it's not rolling round. I'm trying to keep the balance and the strength here. Now by doing so, I can feel obliques, TVA, fanning out across here. I can feel my rectus abdominis, so your six pack really working hard. Now, it's really easy to let the hips sway backwards and forwards here. Don't want that. I want control, and I want mobility here and mobility here. The foot stays flat to the floor. And we've pushed the leg back straight. Now, if you can nail this, you can surf better. You can run better. You can cycle better. You'll be more efficient on a golf course. You'll be better at riding, because horse riders, you do this a lot. You take your foot out. You've got to really work the strength here. Real strength of the body. One more here. Let this pelvis stay strong. Never swaying. Keep it strong. Good. Walk it out. Shake the hips. Beautiful. Feet fist gap apart. Pelvis forward again. Change leg. So from here, strong on the standing right leg, and we're just going to raise the left foot up. We're going to extend the left foot forward, toes facing forward, slowly control, drop back into plane, foot 90 degrees to the floor, extension through the leg. So raise, control, slowly lower back through, sweep back to extension. Take real note of what's happening in that foot. So easy for it to turn out. So easy for it to turn in. Can you keep it in plane? Drive. Feel what happens to the neck of that femur. See if you go off balance. Come back into plane every single time. Drive forward on pelvis. Keep the movement slow. As you build up speed, you're going to bring up more neuromuscular pathway fiber firing, potentially. But I actually believe the slower you go on these movements, the more your brain has got to fire stronger to those muscles to get them to contract. So gravity is not swinging your leg. Oh, this standing leg, is it singing to you yet? If it isn't, you guarantee your pelvis is going forward and back. Get it here. It should be properly singing in this leg. Stability, mobility. One more, come on. I like that. Stability, mobility. There we go. And release. Shake it out. Take an easy walk. That first couple of steps are going to feel crampy in that pelvis, crampy in that hip. Grab yourself a drink of water again. And then I want you to circle the hips, get them moving again. Counterclockwise. Terrible dad dancing. That's what the class is all about. Okay. Okay, so feet, fist gap apart. Posture, chest lift. Okay, stand on the left leg. Toes facing forward, yeah? Right foot comes up forward, and we're going to circumduct the leg. Big movement here. As far as you can, keep this foot off the floor. Come back again. Notice how slow the movement is. A little bit jaggy on my movement there. Can improve. And again, feel how strong this leg's become. Stabilizing, allowing movement, glute working hard. Mobility doesn't mean having to work fast. Mobility means working with strength. And remember that strong is the new skinny. So if you're struggling with this movement, you must practice. Turn, rotate, chest lift. Allow a flex of this standing leg. Come back up. Well, hey. Back through posture. Let's go again. Turn it over. Turn it back. Rotate. Can you keep the balance? Can you keep the movement? Strong rotations each time. Back it goes. Chest stays high. Way off. Come back into it. Come back once more. Keep the strength. Toe lift rotation, leg over front of leg. Again, the front foot, the standing leg, needs to be facing directly forwards. Keep the posture. Use that pelvis, use that chest lift. Turn, rotate. Come back once more. Wide lift. Last one here, please. Big rotations. Go, go, go. Bring it back. Step it out. Roll out the hips. Get the pelvis moving. Roll it back. Beautiful work. Grab yourself a drink of water. That standing leg would have been screaming. It's just that this little break in between session just gives your body a chance to get back onto the balls of the feet, toe to heel flat down to the floor. It's giving you a chance to reset in between. But what I want you to feel is that reset position is feet anatomically facing forwards. Yeah, it's not here. It's here. So we're strong, rolling over our feet. Nice plantar movements. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so we're going to work the other leg. So we stand on the right leg, fist gap apart between the feet. Get the pelvis forward, drive up, lift. Bring the left foot in front of the body. Control the movement here. Roll it wide. Chest lift. Big rotation. This foot off the floor. Rotation back through to plane to middle. And again, control movement. Chest stays high. Curtsy lunges are so good, but curtsy movements, so good as well. Got to try and keep this foot off the floor. And it's as if you're trying to draw a circle with your tiptoe. You're going to find that one side of your body is so much stronger than the other. Pelvis drive forward, chest lift. Keep going. Slow, controlled rotations. And again, lift the chest, rotate round. You're going to find the shoulders are going to want to drop one side. Don't worry if you lose your balance, I just did there. Don't worry if you have to tap the floor. It's all good. Oh, completely gone that time. And challenge, keep challenging this. Yeah, it's easy to bring the leg in. I want you to come up wider, control. Keep that chest up nice and high. Really good, Terry. I can see you using all your limbs there to try and keep yourself in balance. Joe, I can see you just hugging your glutes going, ah! Excellent work. Tracy's there, both hands going, oh my goodness. Denise looking great. Go on, go a little bit wider on that leg. You've got a bigger circumference. That's beautiful. What a change. Well done. Excellent. Jane's there like, ah! Trying to hold up. You wonder what I'm talking about? We're also on Zoom, so I can see your techniques live if you want to join me. It's always good. Beautiful. Posture, pelvis, chest lift. Come on, strong. Foot still facing forwards. Last rotation. Beautiful. And release. Walk it out. Roll out the hips. Beautiful training set. So much strength has just gone through your body there, and I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a really, really important class. Butt kick through. Amazing how quick the sessions fly by as well. So from here, hands on our hips, pelvis here. Just going to flex from the hips, reach down to the toes, chin down, jaw down, nose down. Put a lovely big stretch to the back of the legs. From here, I want you to fold your arms, dropping yourself down into ragdoll position here. Our hips are back. Our legs nice and strong. A little bit of flex in the knees to give a bit of balance. Here we'll unfold. We'll slowly bring ourselves back through into standing and rolling our body and stretching high. We're going to take the left hand up between the shoulder blades, take the elbow high. We're going to raise up onto the balls of our feet. We're going to lift the chest up high. We're going to stretch, we're going to elongate, and we're going to swap it over. The right hand coming in between the shoulder blades, the elbow up nice and high. Posture in position, pelvis forward, chest lifted. Stretch, release, shake out the hips, and roll again. Oh, beautiful lengthening. Fold the arms once more. Unfold. Nice. And from here, just rolling those ankles forward and back each time. Nice, deep breaths in and out. Sway your arms down, sway the arms up wide, cross overhead. Give me 2 of these, please. Big stretches down, up through, reach up and over. 1 more, please. Down, up, and over, and release. Interlock fingers, roll up one way, roll the other way. Exceptionally really good. I hope you enjoyed that. Please make sure you hydrate massively after these classes. They're so good for you. And I'm back here again tomorrow night where we'll be doing a HIIT 20 cardio training class, which is 20 minutes of getting your heart rate up nice and high. And then we're going to be working on a lifestyle lecture tips. So like a 5-10 minute lecture, just as a few bullet points to help you improve your life. I hope that was really great for you. Enjoy the next class. Thank you for joining for this one. Well done. Cheers. Let's hydrate.